Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, The Tadka Project. Today I'm going to show you how to make an immune boosting Ayurvedic tonic recipe, also known as a Kashayam. So this Kashayam is great for easing any body pain and also works wonders as a digestive aid. So let's get cooking. For the Kashayam, here I have 2 tablespoons of Ajwain, also known as carom seeds or bishop's weed, and you can find this at any Indian grocery store or online. I also have 2 teaspoons of dried coriander seeds, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, half a teaspoon of black peppercorns, 1 tablespoon of dried ginger powder, and 2 tablespoons of crushed jaggery. If you have powdered jaggery, that works as well. If not, you can just crush a large chunk of jaggery with a mortar and pestle, and this is how it looks. The Ajwain seeds have potent digestive properties, and it also has a natural anesthetic bone to it, which makes it great for any kind of body pain. The coriander seeds, the cumin seeds, and the ginger also work really well as a digestive aid, and they're also filled with antioxidants, and they're highly anti-inflammatory. Another reason why all of this makes it really nice to ease any kind of pain in the body and also help with overall immunity building and digestion. The first step in making this Kashayam is roasting the Ajwain seeds. So here I have a pan on medium heat to which I'm going to add the Ajwain seeds and keep roasting this till it turns to a dark brown color. This should take around 7 to 8 minutes on medium heat. As you can see, it's been around 8 minutes and the Ajwain seeds are smoking and they've turned to a darker brown color. At this point, I'm just going to turn off my element and set this aside. Once I've transferred the roasted Ajwain seeds to another bowl, I'm going to use the same pan to dry roast the rest of my spices. On medium heat, I'm going to add the cumin seeds, the coriander seeds, and the black peppercorns. And I'm going to dry roast this till the coriander seeds turn to a darker reddish golden color and the cumin seeds turn darker and the whole mixture gets very fragrant. And this should only take around 3 to 4 minutes because I'm using the same pan that was just hot, and I suggest you do the same as well because it reduces the cooking time and it's also less things to clean. As you can see, my spices look perfectly roasted and it's only been 3 minutes. So at this point, I'm going to turn off my element and transfer these ingredients to a spice grinder. And I'm just going to grind this to break down the spices. We're not looking for it to be extremely smooth or fine because we're going to strain this anyway. If this seems like a lot of work, you can just replace the coriander seeds with 2 teaspoons of coriander powder, the cumin seeds with a teaspoon of cumin powder, and the black peppercorns with a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper powder. This way, you can just skip the step of dry roasting them and grinding them. And that's all the prep that we need to do. To a pot here on medium-high heat, I'm going to add 2 cups of hot water, to which I'm going to add the roasted Ajwain seeds and the roasted spice mixture that we just made. I'm also going to add the tablespoon of ginger powder. If you don't have ginger powder, you can just use 2 inches of fresh ginger that is peeled and you can grate it, or you can also blend it with some water to make ginger paste. And I'm also going to add the 2 tablespoons of jaggery. And I'm going to mix this till the jaggery melts. Once the jaggery has melted, I'm just going to let this boil away. So we want to boil this mixture till it reduces to about half of what it started with. So since we started with 2 cups, we want it to reduce to 1 cup. And this should take around 15 to 18 minutes on medium-high heat. So it's been 18 minutes, and as you can see, my Kashayam has reduced to half of what it started with. So now it's time to strain and serve. I'm just going to strain the Kashayam into my cup here. And you want to make sure to press on the strainer to make sure you get all of the goodness out. I like to space out the drinking of my Kashayam, so I'll usually do half a cup in the morning and half a cup at night. But if you are an expert Ayurvedic tonic drinker, you can just have the whole cup, although it is nice to space it out. It is also quite an intense flavor for those of you who have not had a Kashayam before, but it is so good for you. The jaggery adds a much needed sweetness to this recipe because of how intensely flavorful the rest of the spices are. As I've mentioned in my other videos, jaggery is a sugar, but it's rich in iron and potassium and other minerals, which makes it a great addition to this kashayam. It also helps with energy boosting and just feeling good overall. It's always good to make a fresh batch of kashayam as and when you need it, because this way the potency of the spices stays intact. But if you do want to prep beforehand, you could always dry roast the ajwain seeds and make the dry roasted spice mixture and store that in an airtight container in a cool and dry area, and then just make the kashayam when you need it. It's best to not make a big batch of kashayam and refrigerate it, because you won't get the full benefits of the spices that way. I make this kashayam whenever I have an achy feeling in my body, and this could be at any time of year, although it does work really well in the winter season as well. And sometimes I also just make it to give some help to my digestive system. I love having this kashayam regularly, and I hope you try it too. And if you do, please let me know in the comments below. And please like and subscribe, because I come out with new videos every Sunday. And I'll see you next time with another recipe. Bye!